What is up, guys? We're the One Stop Vids.
Internet! Hi.
He's the Dr. Dinosaur. I'm Professor Jack. And today we're going to be going over
Internet stuff.
Boggles. My take on Boggles.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really like Lil Epic's take on Boggles.
He's gonna do Selesnya Boggles.
I am. Because I feel like it's a slightly better.
You can call it Bant technically, but it's Selesnya.
Yeah, so we're going to get that deck tech right about now.
Selesnya.
Okay, so this is the deck. It's starting with Boggles because it's Boggles.
Slippery Boggles. He's awesome. He's Simic. He's in the deck.
Then Glad Cover Scout. Pretty much another Boggle.
Glade Cover Scout.
Glade Cover.
Yeah.
It's a much cheaper Boggle, actually.
Core Spirit Dancer.
She doesn't have Hexproof, but you can give her Hexproof, and she gives you some draw support, and she can get pretty big if you want to put a lot of auras on her.
And she's easy on the eyes.
Indeed. The only instant we're really running right now is Path to Exile, just in case they want to go a little too wide on us, or they want to do something.
I wouldn't say that Path to Exile is for wide. It's for big threats.
It's for big threats, but it could be if they're going those 1 or 2 extra on the sides.
You always need your removal if you're running white. You're stupid if you don't play Path to Exile.
Yeah. The enchantments are gonna run Daybreak Carnet. It's really just a good card. It gives you +3/+3, first strikes, vigilance, and lifelink. So those 3 things can really turn a game around right away. Ether Armor. It gives you +1/+1 and first strike. Hyena Umbra, +1/+1 first strike again, because you want to kill their creatures more than get killed yourself. And Tona Armor, which whenever the creature would die from damage, you would destroy the Umbra instead. So you get to keep your creature around an extra turn or 2. Keen Sense to give you some draw support. Rancor because Rancor.
Promptly.
Triple +2/+2 and back to hand.
If the creature somehow does die, it goes back to your hand.
Exactly. Spider Umbra, in case they play flyers, give yourself some reach in there and the armor again. And Spirit Mantle, which gives you protection from creatures and +1/+1, so now you can't be touched. The land of this deck is 1 Dryad Arbor. It's not 100% necessary, but it is an extra creature to give you the extra point of damage if you need it.
And it's cool.
It's pretty. We're running 3 forests and 4 plains. We have 4 Sun Petal Groves. You guys are right now $2 a piece. They're worth picking up.
They are.
Temple Garden, which does activate our Sun Petal Grove, being a forest and a plains. And then we have a Windswept Heath. Kind of thin out your deck. Yeah, you lose a life, but you get land that way. The Cyber we're running is 2 Bear Umbras, +3/+3, and untap all your lands.
And it's the Totem Armor.
And it's Totem Armor again. Another Path to Exile, just in case if they're running, let's say, dragons, something. Another Rancor, because Rancor is just one of my favorite cards. Shield the Overseer. You get +1/+1, and if it's a white creature, it gets flying. An additional +1/+1. So, Core Spirit Dancer, that'd be a good thing to drop on her. Silence, because we don't want players to stop us from playing our cards, and we don't want them to play their cards. And then last is a Snake Umbra. +1/+1, and whenever you deal damage, draw a card. And the Totem Armor.
Umbrella.
You can really add any Umbra to this deck, and you can make it green-blue, white-blue, really whatever you want. But this is...
You go full bit with it if you wanted to.
You could, too. I really enjoyed this deck because it's really stopping my opponents from stopping me, and it's stopping creatures from getting bigger than mine to kill my creatures.
It's affecting people with targeted removal. It's going to affect a lot of black decks. It's going to affect Burn hitting it too. there's not a whole lot of targeted removal with green, but it will stop you from like, hey, no, our creature's going to fight now, because you can't do that. And the other thing it does kind of get pounded by is if they're playing a lot of hand tape.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's no risk you gotta take with anything.
Really, I think the two weaknesses of this deck is hand hate and tokens, because tokens can get way too wide against this.
Another thing I wouldn't really want to play against that would be Mill.
Yeah. I'm drawing a lot of cards. Mill would definitely be in favor against this deck. It's $250. It's kind of an expensive deck, but for Modern, I feel like it's still on the cheaper side. It's definitely not a budget deck, but it's in between budget and...
super competitive.
Yeah.
And it says it's 97% competitive, so...
I saw a very similar deck to this. That one Pro Tour, I think 2014, but don't quote me on that year. Honestly, I didn't know this was like a good deck until after I saw the Epic's deck. I was like, I think I can do something similar to that. So, yeah. We're gonna get to the outro right about now. So that was my take on Boggles.
It was his take.
I really didn't like the,
I'm gonna have to do my own Boggles now.
I really didn't like the Suicide Boggles that the Epic made because, yeah, it's cool, but it's killing off your own creatures if you're not winning fast enough. Versus mine, which my creatures theoretically can't die.
Should I do my own take? I don't know. I don't want to take away their things from them.
I think you should.
Should I play with their toys?
Oh, I think I should. I think you should do green-blue.
You know what? If we get... well, what's a fair number? 15 comments?
5 comments. And
5 comments.
Likes.
5 comments. 5 likes, not including one that I might put on myself. And, you know, just to raise the challenge, because it hasn't been done in a while, we also gonna need 1 new subscriber.
Yep.
Don't care if you go make a second account, just subscribe. If you guys all do that, I'll make my own Boggles deck. And I'll do something that neither of them...
I do Simic. Because Simic's actually kind of a hard one to build.
Well, how is even challenging me harder? You know what? If we get 2 subscribers, I'll do Simic.
Okay.
I had my own idea in my head already of what I would do if we had people.
Okay, fair enough. So,
I'm gonna do a girl Boggle.
That actually seems more interesting. I think you should do that.
I'm gonna call it Groggles.
Boggles.
But it's only if we get a new subscriber after this video is posted. 5 likes and a comment, and he will the comment, and he will actually have to tell me because
He doesn't pay attention.
he is the computer technical wizard, and I am the pretty face.
Sure. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great one.
Bye. Ride a bike. Ostriches.